Today, in this video, I'll be going over the top 3 cornerback duos in my opinion. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The third best cornerback duo I have Derek Stingley Jr. and Kamari Lassiter from the Houston Texans. Derek Stingley Jr., he has elite ball skills. He can track the ball like he's a wide receiver, and he can attack the ball and get an interception here and there. He's also pretty good in man coverage at LSU and in the NFL. He can mirror routes, and he's pretty patient, which is good for a cornerback. And lastly, his athleticism. He's long, he's explosive, and he's pretty smooth. He can handle wide receiver ones pretty well, and he just had a breakout year. Next up is Kamari Lassiter, less known, but he is pretty underrated. He's technically refined. He has good footwork. He's disciplined eyes. He rarely runs away from his assignment and coverage, so he's pretty disciplined. He's physical in the run support game. He kind of plays like a safety against the run. He can set the edge, and he can wrap up consistently. He can tackle pretty consistently. And his zone IQ. He processes route concepts quickly, and that makes him good in NFL zone schemes. The next duo I have is Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Darius Slay, he's obviously a veteran corner. He's excellent at reading the quarterbacks, and he can jump routes and off coverage. He's pretty fluid. He is pretty old, but he flips his hips and accelerates smoothly in coverage pretty well for his age. Now, Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey, I know they're kind of on the older side, but you can't deny they're still pretty good and they're veterans. And lastly, for Darius Slay, he is a leader. He can command the secondary, and he brings a veteran presence to the cornerback room. Next up is Jalen Ramsey. He could play a lot of different positions in terms of defensive back. He could play outside corner, he could play nickel, and he can play safety and play pretty well at each of the positions. He has good instincts. He can anticipate plays before they even happen. And lastly, he is pretty physical, just like Kamari Lassiter. He can hit like a linebacker, and he tackles pretty well. Next up is Marlon Humphrey and Jair Alexander from the Baltimore Ravens. Marlon Humphrey, he is pretty good in press coverage. He's pretty physical. He can jam receivers at the line, and he could disrupt their timing from the quarterback and stuff. He could play on the inside and outside. He could play on the boundary, or he could play at slot corner. And he could play those both at a high level, just how like Jalen Ramsey can play different DB positions and play pretty high level at each of them. And next is Jair Alexander, obviously who the Ravens acquired this offseason. He can mirror the receiver pretty well. We've seen him do it with Justin Jefferson before. He is confident, and he's pretty competitive. He plays with a good mentality, and he rarely backs down from receiver ones. And he consistently contests passes, and he can limit separation with instincts. Though he does get injured a lot, so he just needs to stay on the field more if he wants to see him get to that higher tier of corner. I'd say he's like the second tier, but just because he's not on the field that much. But yeah, thank you for watching.